Greetings and salutations, and we're back with more Free Game Friday. This time it's the continuation of Darkside Detective. This one is Darkside Detective, A Fumble in the Dark, which is currently free on Epic Games from the 12th to the 19th of February. I am a little bit late on it because I'm recording this on the 13th. It's going to be uploaded on Saturday, but it is being recorded on Friday, so we're going there. And this is just like it's kind of like those old point and click adventures, but they're filled with a lot of wordplay and stuff like that, like Ghost of Christmas Past, One Flew into the Cuckoo's Nest, Tales from the Dark Side. I gotta find Dooley. Alright. I did enjoy the original. I played through it a little bit, and I enjoyed the tongue-in-cheek humor of the wordplay that was in it. It's very clever, very cleverly done, and I liked it. Previously on the Darkside Detective, Officer Dooley went missing from the motel. Someone chasing up on old leads. The portal here is still locked down. Yes, it delves into like the spirit world and the occult. No, sorry, it's hard to see anything through all this smoke. Oh, okay, well yeah, but your hair's on fire, so... Exorcist. Alright, so he quit. Odd energy in your workplace. Perhaps food has been going missing from your fridge. I love that. Dick Brickman? What kind of name is that? Poor wee guy's pointing it at his mouth, rubbing his belly. An only live morning talk show. First date I've ever been on. A date? What right? Scroll this. Almost more or less live TV. Okay. This is a Mac, not a duster. You'll have cranks calling you all sorts of weird stuff in no time. Very much a mixed blessing. Let me storage only. Please stop leaving stray animals in here. Wow. I'm not even going to get into that one. Where we didn't know if Morning Glory looked better with or without a bush. Yikes. Wow, somebody just got fired. Interesting. You detective. I wondered how I know your name. I didn't. But you didn't mention my name. Did I said job? Ah, yes. in the boss's office, but I'm a psychic and I can help. He's not dead. No, the other side. Stuff is still active inside the storage room. Alright. No news is good news, the news-free news show. Weather. Well, it is, it's a don't forecast it. No prize lotto. I'm still taking it. Nice. Okay, so it's a dangerously sharp start. This is a different person, detective. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I would say so. Helps people with a sense of fashion. Actually, you should take it. Time somebody balls that day. That's not good. They want to see a crystal ball. Some flattened aluminum foil. Public access doesn't enter the budget for real mirrors. Wow. Didgeridoo. Don't mind if I do. Didgeridoo, don't mind if I do. Wow. Give it to her. Okay, guess not lights, huh? They're all sad lamps, too. I feel bad seeing that at all. Wow. With real life magic and mystery, more people are interested in stuff like this. What's in the bin? I figured just play the didgeridoo. Maybe one. It's not the crystal. Won't find Dooley that way. Minder, huh? What if I paint the star? Nope. Okay, we'll go out to reception. 25 minutes time. 15 minutes from now. The time in 10 minutes. The plaque says this is the time. They perform better when they're attention starved. Interesting. Last guy got possessed. Really worked out for him, though. The ghost says gotten him promoted to regional manager. Well, I mean... Okay. Mystic Mystique. There's an interesting clicking from inside, but it's taped up too tightly to check its contents. Drooping Willoughby Tree. Wilting Tony. We're gonna go back. We're gonna hand this to the Mystique. What, do I have to get it open? I think you just hand it to her, right? It's her box. It's her package. I'm done with what we saw on the TV. We're here to do a help. Well, it certainly went. I can say that much. Can I waterboard her? Wow. Can I still waterboard her? Yikes. That's dark. P is for police car because that's what parked here. Thanks. I prefer the consistency of Mom and Dad. Because I wanted to know if you have a police clearance for minding kids. And also if you have insurance for minding kids. And also what courses you have done for minding kids. What's an incompetent? Is it your police rank? Stripped of all of its glory, it's now just the moto. The number 2 outlet in town, which is funny because there's only one of them in town. That's terrible. Right, if we go out to the car park, what do I hand them the didgeridoo? Jumping is helping. Okay, what if I give her the delivery box? Okay, I guess not. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Roy Jones, go away, no stars here. I downsized the staff. I'm not putting it in the paint can. Nope. Alright, let's see here. Oops, never mind. I thought maybe I could look at the clues or whatever I have here. I need to find... So what about the receptionist? Give him the delivery box? No. What about the didgeridoo's got to do with anything? I'm in 10 minutes, 15 minutes from now, 25 minutes time. So that's the time now, and then it's 10, 15, 25. Why the gap? So it goes 10, 15, that's a 5-minute gap, and then a 15 to 25, that's a 10-minute gap. I wonder why there's a gap there. What if I put the star on the editing room? Nope. Why'd you knock on it though? You could walk into any other room. It's Honeystone. Taped up too tightly to check its contents. Wish I could just put it on the ground and open it. Wonder why that poster's rolled down. Free skyline. Squad car, news station. Just sitting in the car, just carrying on as if that's normal. What else is there? What if I put a star on it? Nope. Have them open the box. I'm missing something. But I don't know what I'm missing. Last guy got possessed. Really worked out for him, though. The ghost has gotten him promoted to regional manager. Grr. Something's definitely off. Yeah, obviously that. Maybe give him the mystery box now. Okay, so the squirrel's not doing anything. Okay. Two. Couldn't decide if more and glad they played without. They stop leaving stray animals in here. There's gotta be something I'm missing, and I can't think of it. Storage room. Exit there. There's a camera, the cameraman, Dick Brickman, Fern, coffee table, the squirrel, Minder. What's in the network shows news is good, yeah. Whether economical prize, no prize, lotto. Lights on, I guess I can't enter. So why is the fire extinguisher empty? Lights, mirror. I'm struggling to figure it out here. There's a bin. It's an empty paint can. Looks like they're freshening up this room. Empty can of paint. I figured, you know, put the star on the door, wouldn't have a problem with it. Wilting Tony, and that's a drooping Willoughby. Yeah, I say my life after all, I wouldn't be in spook touring if it wasn't for you two. Frankly, life's been way more interesting since I met you both. Thing is, I can't just leave. That's the thing. So I have to figure it all out. Yeah, she's sitting right there. The question is I didn't talk to her in the hallway, did I? In the corridor. Hmm. That's it? Oh, what am I missing? Squirrel with a dragon tattoo means squirrels. Pointing at his mouth. But there's nothing to give him. No food or anything like that. I don't have any sort of food. Okay. That's the same thing. So now I have to figure out... I have to find something to give the squirrel. To feed him. Oh, the kid. He's eating something. He even says it's a dangerously sharp star. Oh, okay. Alright. Received a glass bowls. I totally blanked on the star. I can't hear your ancient and broken old people voices. I'm surprised dust didn't shoot out as you spoke. Okay. Glass bowls. Okay, so who would want the glass bowls? Collection of fish bowls. That's empty. That guy won't open up. Put him over his head? Maybe? Nope. Fish bowls. Collection of fish bowls. Tend to be a type of fan called a ballhead to lure out the new psychic. Okay, bag of nuts. I needed that. Maybe I can grab the key. A lockbox key. Nobody's in the editing room. I'm willing to bet that that's where the thing is. The bag of nuts goes to the squirrel. Ah! Didgeridoo. Nut cannon. Here goes nutting. Hold on, I've one out of the studio. Solvable in 20 or so minutes. Small case. Cute. Obituaries. Death notices for the magically inclined. Cute. Rip Walkmans and Laserdiscs. For transporting mediums and other mystics. Come on, really? I have the go bag. But why the melanite? Are you the dark side procrastinator? Just give me the bag. I would have laughed if the car didn't start. He just tries to turn it over and it fails. That'd have been great. I didn't even think about the sharp star and then cutting the box open for the longest time. I'm an idiot. Other stuff going on here. Harnesses power this stuff to people on the other side. This place is. Can help me get Dooley back? Help you find him. You'll have to bring him back by yourself. Alright. Switchboard. Exactly, you sue the city. You couldn't even say die if a girder fell on your head. Can't even afford lawyers. Obviously technology, I guess. Word came from up on high to tear it down, so we're tearing it down. The obituary for this earlier. Oh, really? Links out the signal in Morse code. It's not blinking yet. The office is locked. Handicap is an office. So they do the best between other people who no longer need to speak to one another. Oh, okay. Crime scene tape. Tape for closing down crime scenes. I used to have last minute presents. Oh, all the time. It's not well written. Alright, that's alright, I give him that. So what if we tape up Gary? You know? What if we tape off the... What if we tape off the whole area? Oh, wait, the broken wire. I'll talk to her. This is pretty funky. Would make a very trendy apartment. That's it? Alright, let me talk to her up here. Definite ghost activity. So where on earth would I put up the crime scene tape? Franchise these boosters to solve mysteries my way with this all abusive police power makes me think I go. Wow, they're just letting me be that way. Death of telecommunications? Cute. One mug per site. Stained a Sephiroth onto some architectural plans. They're trying to get a safety hat onto an angel. They're all eyes and wings and spinning rings. Hats don't come in those sizes. Funny. Wow. They climb in there for private time. This guy is just... He's just being a worthless git. Broken vending machine. You'd want to know if there was anything edible in this. The psychic is basically Dooley 2.0. Sketchy address. Hastily written address down at one of the piers. I wonder what this connects with. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go to the pier. Or not. Okay, so... Alright, so Gary had to drop something off there the other day. So what did Gary have to drop off at that address? No kidding, a missing part of the puzzle. So I got the one thing. Got part of the address. So I need to somehow reconnect the broken wire, turn the power on. I get the feeling Gary knows something. Manifest. Says the book was sent to an auction house for resale. The wires seem to have been scrapped. The transceiver's listing has been scratched out. I wonder where it went. Okay. We drive to the pier. I had to work thanks to those robots. Robot monkey. And these kind of all would take over the planet. You'd be glad to have one of them on your side. Prepare lovers with the joy to see two burgers. Norm Barrison. Perfectly normal human college I went to. No. That's not the kind of bad human guy I am. But animals should be left to roam freely, don't you think? Wander to the streets for hungry bears to eat. Well, that's just the natural order of things. Small, juicy animals at the bottom, normal, two-legged, two-armed, furless people like us at the middle, and the majestic bear at the top, eating whatever they want. Carefree and with no fear of retribution. Her tedious, not bear life is empty, safe, tasty little pal keep me company. Wow. Soviet tech. Not some TV time like that for my business, so I recorded an advert. Use your media connections to get this aired on the unspecified foreign tech is yours. Radio. Well, everything works except the power switch. How much? IT for all, not too hard to fix. IT jobs, black market, speakeasy. Just my pleurisy acting up. Oh, the password? Cute. Zoltar machine or Zoltan machine or whatever it is. Loads of money, eternal youth, world peas. That sounds good, but I think I just want a giant trifle. Like huge, big enough to swim in. Cute. Which was a wish giver? Cookie jar. Wow. Bits and bobs, magical stuff you wouldn't understand. Capitalism, the only legal form of robbery. Also, give it to me. Wow, subtle. Pro me and anti you. One in the coven. What to expect when you're witch specting? Workplace of culture. Turn your cabal into a summoning safe space. And the book of unsympathetic magic. You did this to yourself. Look at his Detective McNo partner. Such a dork for the law. You should marry the law, marry it, and have little legal babies. You're gonna marry the law, then have an affair with a Q. That's how boring you are. Jeez. Zoltar. Quiet your fleshy word hole. Misfortune cookies. Fortune cookie market is saturated and I'm making a niche for myself. Wow, the organ bucket. So secondhand hands that run like new are dedicated. Wow, dedicated. Necrologists work like graveyard shift. Work the graveyard shift to meet your needs organically. Man with tiny hammer. Sea hag soggy biscuits. The flavor is in the wetness. I'll just skip the queue. Kitty Wampas. Oh, ha, I'm not sure. Wish I could buy a lot. Ask yourself this. Does any of that stuff make you feel as good as our delicious, freshly brined biscuits? They do taste magical, like kissing the girl of your dreams or riding a roller coaster for the first time, or kissing a roller coaster. Wait. Ocean sprayed mints, brine biscuits, caramel and sea salt cookies, saline snacks, and tsunami s'mores. A massive down payment for the next batch. Mama harbored some institutionalized sexism, but I think deep down she might never talk to the police. Browsing is just cop for snooping. Not wrong. D-Hang's giving yourself over to the deep mother. Wow. I want to go in the organ bucket. Tape with Mark's TV advert on it. I thought maybe I could sell it to him. Okay, so we're going to go back to the TV station. We'll put his thing on the air. And then we could get the other thing. That's for live play. Go away upstairs here. Okay, so I need to get into the editing room. So we can't do that. I might have to head to the auction house. 15 junkyard. Let's go to the junkyard. Beware the and then dogs is scratched out and they've written in animals. No, long coat back again. Too smelly in pockets, no like. Family of raccoons in here. Naughty bag. Wow. There were ghost pigeons, it's still just not exciting. Okay. We got solvent. That's going to be for the door. The painted door. At the TV station. We're going to just pour the solvent on the door. Really? Okay, never mind, because I figured it was a paint solvent. An old can't. That was very descriptive, sir. Let's go to the auction house. Statue. Yogg Sotheby's. Wow. Or even your sanity has a price. Purveyor of gone off food. Is that a thing? I serve gourmet food sourced locally from the bins of Twin Lakes' finest restaurants at a fraction of the price. Okay, so the gremlins will want that. So I'm gonna go back and do that. Maybe I can get the fridge open. To machinery. Alright, now I have to find other tech. Broken Joy Child. So it's like a Game Boy. So I have a broken Game Boy. Never did enter the auction house. Fabergé Acorn. Wow. Yes, most of it's not even useful. I have a lot of broken light bulbs, chewed gum, and old receipts in here. I'm banned from all the good dry cleaners. Fake Fabergé Acorn. Etu Raza. 7 souls, one of which is very good and 2 are very bad. What about the other 3? Or 4? Yeah, probably the, you know, stare too long into the void, it stares into you, that kind of thing. Playroom strange markings. Slimy computer saying it belonged to the lake monster. bald cap and a fungal beard seeing us from another dimension. You just lost out on seeing me underbid and getting outpriced almost immediately. Wow. I have to trade him something for the hammer. He's at the pier. Yeah, okay, Every and Pete tried to pass it off at the auction house. Console with a broken screen. VHS has got the Mark's TV advert on it. What about this? Okay, what about this? Yeah, I'm missing something. Ooh, alleyway. Like, I like hanging out. Wanna go skydiving? About your old bird Charlie. You ready for dangerous climb? Then Charlie's your man. Okay, Charlie, we know. Once the bin is pushed and you folks are gone, huh? I mean, the broken joy child. What about this? Who would solve it? I need to find something that's gonna make him... that's gonna keep him occupied. How bad of a curse we talking here? Wish he had something to trade. Robot animal salesperson. Okay, what about this? Oh wait, this guy wanted a piece of old tech, right? Fix Joy Child. Okay. Now that it's fixed, I can go give it to Charlie. Entertains somebody finds my number on a bathroom wall, calls me for a good time. And I don't think this is how cookies are normally made. Coming from the pipes above, the machine here's on one end and then a cookie sprayed on. We fair maidens give ourselves to the ocean and pledge things to live and we pledge. Rises sea levels, reclaim the land, sell good cookies for deeds. Morally subjective, blah, blah, blah. Huh. Well, I can't. Okay, so the guy wants the cookies. So I needed to get there to get the cookies. I'll give that to the guy with the tiny hammer. I get the gavel. Just a normal hammerless man now. That's cute. So now I gotta go into the auction room. To the auction house. I have the coat, the hammer, the fast-talking skills needed to trick you and pull off an auction despite no prior experience. I'm the guy. Soviet manual. Statue. Bust. Loom. Took the loom. Boxes. What's in the computer? Somebody's trying to hawk this stuff online in the ads. There's really some good stuff here. Don't ask yourself. Cultured swine. Nothing was here. Never emptying jug. Statue. Creeping up behind a man carrying his books for him. Read the Bible, Detective. Angels were always sneaking up on people to give them books. So now I have that book of Soviet manual. I can go get the Soviet tech from the guy. That's at Pier 13. No touch till he's on the telly. So I need to go to the switchboard. Okay. Fabergé Acorn. Soviet manual. Stringless loom, holes with the string to be plugged in can be useful. Trying to figure out why the solvent. There's gotta be something with a TV station. Something I'm definitely missing. That poster's kind of peeling there, and I'm... Nope. Grab the solvent. Thought maybe it was stuck with adhesive and you'd have to peel it off with the solvent. Alright, so... we have the junkyard, the auction house, pier. Nice memory of home. Okay, so I have the robotic birds, which means I now have to go to the pier. No. Yeah, to the pier. Black market, bazaar, alleyway, in the back, replace the birds. This says he needs to find something to... I need to cover up the metal coating first. Otherwise, oh, okay. So I need paint. That's at the... Hmm. I need the solvent and the paint. Paint's at the TVC, but there might be something at the junkyard I could use. Okay. This has been going on for an hour. Something sturdy to replace what I got broken here. Yeah, I definitely have to go get the paint from the TV station. There's nothing in the junkyard. No. I need to paint the birds. How am I gonna paint the birds? Drive to TV station. We're already there. There's nothing that can paint at the switchboard. Go to the auction house. Go backstage. Wait a minute. That was a never emptying jug, correct? Hmm. Let's see here. A fly salad. Congealed soup, some fuzzy sushi maybe. Hmm. I don't know what I'm missing. Cat has too many eyes. Cookie was made in an unclean factory. You have lice now. Oh, glorious. Mm. Alright, so we're in here now. Cover the metal coating first, otherwise the hexagon knows the swap before it takes effect. How do I paint the birds? That's the thing. Where am I going to get the paint to paint the birds? I have solvent. Solvent plus paint would make more paint, albeit thinner. Only other places like the junkyard. Auction house doesn't have anything. TV stations doesn't do it. Well, maybe I haven't talked to the receptionist since. That's it. The colorful makeup. Now we can go to the pier, replace the birds. But what is it gonna do aside from make them like completely... all gone green. Johnny Long Pockets? Are you serious? It would be relevant. The guy dressed as a builder? What's a builder? What's it worth? Nothing. I'm confiscating it. Please, business. You can't. Your fishing was closed down. Cookies for a more pessimistic punter. Best eaten with a glass of milk that's half empty. Burned down mysteriously after your visit, but coincidentally before the cops you sent to search the place had arrived. Sounds like arson. Come on, other GTFO. Go to Frowning Elderwire. Cute. Alright. So now I have the transceiver. The transceiver is for the switchboard. So I've got the transceiver now. I'm gonna have to leave this here. I will definitely return to this. Well, not in there, you fool. I want to talk to Gary again. Soviet manuals for the Soviet tech. He wants to be on TV. There's a switchboard entrance, but there's no place to put the VHS in there. I have to somehow figure out what the tube of solvent's for. Well, at any rate, I'm going to leave this one here. This is Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark. And the cases seem to have gotten a bit longer. Of course, I was being a bit of a fool. Didn't read the dangerously sharp star and then put 2 to 2 together to use the star to cut open the box. Then again, I haven't tried to combine these stuffs. Well, let's go over there real quick. More real than before. Okay, well, what if we, So, I want to be able to trade it for something, but they won't let me trade it. But anyway, I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. We'll pick it up some other time. I will save. But yes, this is Darkside Detective, a Fumble in the Dark, and I think it's kind of fun. I like it. I mean, it's got a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. I didn't think about using the solvent on the acorn. So there's a lot of stuff that I have not tried that I probably should have tried and didn't even think about it. Well, at any rate, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I did. To me, these were a bit fun. This is a bit more difficult than the original Darkside Detective. The first one, I played for about 45 minutes and I was able to do 3 cases. This one, they're a little bit more in-depth and take a little bit longer to do, so I think it's going to be marginally more enjoyable. But I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.